Today I'm going to show you how to create coloring pages in Midjourney. So you can put together your own coloring books for Amazon KDP, Etsy, or any other publishing platform. You can use these coloring pages to create coloring books for your kids, or you can just print them out and develop ones for yourself as an adult coloring book. Keep watching because later on in the video I'll show you how to take these coloring pages from Midjourney and create a coloring book of your own. Here's a few examples of coloring pages that I've been experimenting with, and I've tried a few different prompts. I'll show you some of those examples here. There's this one, another one is that one, this one's a good one, and so is this one. But what I found works best is telling Midjourney in the prompt to make a cartoon style coloring page and adding in terms such as black and white or line art. That's what works best. Even after that, if you're stuck trying to create coloring book prompts, I'll put examples of the prompts that I've been using in the description below. But I also want to show you a free resource that I found online, which I'll also link in the description. This resource gives you 50 Midjourney prompts that you can use for coloring pages. And as I go through them, you can see they have prompts for people, superheroes, animals, patterns, and anime as well. And you can take these prompts, you can modify them to your liking in terms of what works best for you, and you can use these prompts to start creating coloring pages in Midjourney. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a mandala art coloring book in this example because they are some of the most popular coloring books that you can get for adults. And there's a lot of different options here that are being sold online at various marketplaces. So in Midjourney, you would start by typing in the prompt /imagine. I'm going to type in mandala style coloring page, black and white, line art. What Midjourney has created here is great, but if you weren't satisfied, you could also adjust the prompt, play around with it until you get it to your liking. I'm going to click on use 1 through 4 and go ahead and upscale each image and download them. Now that I've upscaled all of my images, I've downloaded them, they're ready to go. I'm going to head over to Canva now to start creating the coloring book. Once you're at Canva, go ahead and create an account. It's completely free. In the top right corner, we're going to click on Create Design. You can search for coloring book, and you can actually go ahead and use the default figures that Canva gives you, but you can also go down to the bottom and click on custom size. So typically, standard coloring book is about 8 by 11 inches, so that's what I'm going to type in. And I'm going to go ahead and click Create New Design. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start importing my images. With my images imported, I'm now going to start just resizing them to make them fit the page a little bit better. And I'm going to put a border around them so they look a little bit cleaner. As I'm doing this and I'm scrolling through, you'll notice that I have blank pages in between as I'm going ahead and I'm resizing. The reason for this is in Amazon KDP, it's been acknowledged that when you're creating a coloring book and it's going for print, sometimes the ink can actually bleed through the pages. So for most creators creating coloring books, it's recommended to keep a blank page in between. This way it helps minimize ink bleed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish adjusting this and adding the borders, and I'll get back. I've gone ahead, I've edited my photos, I've put a border around them. Of course, for you would have to decide what the best dimensions are and how you would like to lay it out and space it out. But this is finished, it's ready to go, and now all we have to do is download it. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Download. It's recommended that the file type be changed to PDF print. When it comes to the color profile, it depends on what you're using the coloring book for. If you're going to sell it purely digitally, RBG would be recommended. For CMYK, which is the best for paper printing, Canva does require a pro subscription, but you can sign up for a free trial and then cancel at any time. So now that we've gone ahead and we're downloading our coloring book pages, next we need to create the cover. I want to give credit to Danny on Demand, who showed how to size the cover page and edit it in Canva in a video he made. Amazon KDP has a book cover calculator that you can use to determine how large your cover should be. You are required to fill out some basic information, but once you do that, the Amazon book cover calculator will give you an estimation on what your cover should be in width and in height. So I'm going to go ahead and take the default options here and I'll get back to you. Much in the same way, we would just go back to Create New Design. I'm going to change the format to inches, and I'm putting in what Amazon KDP's book cover calculator recommended. Once you have your cover page front and back ready to go, you can go back to Midjourney and you can have Midjourney create a color version of the coloring page that you're working on. I've already done this and I'm going to upscale this so I could use it as my cover page. All that's required is just clicking in and dragging the image and I'm now going to just start spacing it out. You'll have to adjust the image in order to make sure that it's completely on the cover. In order to get the exact color of the back image, which is matching the front image, what you want to do is you want to highlight the entire page, and you can see here it's highlighted in purple. You would click on this background color button, then you would click on the plus sign, and then you would click on the eyedropper, and then you would just hover over the color that you want, click down, and it'll immediately make the back cover the exact same color. You'll notice on the left-hand side there's a text button. If you click on it, you can select text that you can use to start adding text to the cover. If you're scrolling through the text and you see a little crown, this is text that is only available in the Pro trial version or with a Pro account. But you could easily go through a lot of different options and just choose a free text to use. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. You can take the text templates and make edits to it. So I'm going to make some edits. I'm just going to ungroup these. I get rid of this one. And then for this font, I'm just going to change the size. And then to change the color, you can simply click on this text color button here, and you're presented with a number of options. And then if you click on the three dots, you can duplicate it. And then you can go ahead and type in the next text. So you can just grab the corners and resize it. I think what I'll do to make the text stand out a bit more is I'll go to Elements, I'll take a shape, and then I will change the color to a darker color. And I'll just line this up. And then I'll just change the transparency. There's a transparency button in the top here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll duplicate this. And then if you run into a situation where it's laying over the text itself, all you have to do is right click, go to Layer, Send Back, and then it'll put it behind your text. Got the cover made. Most coloring books, what they will do is they will take sample images and they'll put them on the back of the cover and just put some very basic text. So I'm going to do that very quickly and come back. So here we go. We've got the front cover, we've got the back cover done. We've laid out all of the images and all of the text, and on the back cover I've intentionally left some space here at the bottom, because typically when you're uploading it to a place like Amazon KDP, you can get your own barcode, or you can have them assign you a barcode, and then when the images are uploaded, they will actually put the barcode on the back of the book. So that's why I've left it blank. And to download it, you would do the exact same thing. You would go to File, you would go to Download, you would then change it again to PDF print, and then choose RGB or CMYK depending on what your use case is. You have your prompts, you have your color pages that you've created, and you've organized them, and you've created a cover page, and you're now ready to start uploading them to a publishing platform which is ready to sell. But if you're looking to go beyond just creating coloring books and you want to develop another skill to sell digital assets online, I have a video about how to create logos in Midjourney. Click on this video right here.